All right. We made it, I think. Loading. Little late today. You guys doing all right? All three of you? Lucid's in the house. I Spy, what's up? Yeah, are either of you guys in the path of all this snow? I'm in Tennessee and we actually got snow. I need to take this stupid heart off. I should probably switch to using like a chat mod or Streamlabs has like a chat thing that looks better than the YouTube one that I'm using, but it's like super delayed. Just windy there. Yeah, we had a crap ton of wind last week. And now it's freezing. Oh, John, you're in Florida? I was in I'm from Southwest Florida, down by between like Sarasota and Fort Myers. I think everything is working. I rearranged my whole office this weekend, which meant I took apart like unplugged everything from my computer, reset everything back up. So it took me a minute to I didn't double check to make sure like all this stuff was where it needed to be. Hey, good morning. Rosales. I think that's right. Um what are we doing here? Well, how are we trading on Friday? I think I was waiting for three things to line up, right? Inside of a fair value gap on a 5-minute, inside of a fair value, and then a 1-minute fair value gap needs to form off of that or in it, and then wait for us to get in there on the 5-second. I know we were doing well with the brackets, and I took off the group trading. However, I really want to put group trading back on. You just can't use brackets because the whole point of passing this, or not the whole point, but one of the I talked myself into getting a second combine because one, we failed an account a couple weeks ago. Two, I was thinking if I get a combine and I pass it and I'm group trading, that means I add that much money to my funded. But then we took off group trading because you can't use brackets. Like that was one of the whole like good things about it is that whatever I make on that goes into the funded. I'm also confused with yesterday because I thought we yesterday was Martin Luther King Day. I could have swore everything was saying the markets were closing early. Oh, they did at 1, and then we close. Then we open at 6. Okay. For some reason, when I was looking on TradingView, it looked like there was bars throughout the whole afternoon session. I don't know. I don't know what I was looking at. Let's I want to look at the 1 hour. Like I've been so zoomed into the 5-second, I have no idea what the hell the markets are doing. November, December, pretty big pullback. You guys probably all knew this already. And now we've been working our way back up. Do we go all the way to the top though? There's a 1 hour bearish gap there that we tagged a couple times last week. However, it looks like we're wanting to go up. This off of that 1 hour I just pointed out back over there. We came back down, took out these swings right into this gap, displaced up. Yeah. I think we keep going up. Can we do anything with that information? I don't know. We'll see. Probably not because we're on the 5-second chart. 2 minutes. Brackets are on. We'll keep trying that. So that gives me like, if I take like 3 losses in a row with brackets, I'm done with this account. Or move it on to the next account. Or even if we just take 3 losses. Ives, what's up? Don't you usually pop in later, right? There's a special occasion. And we're not going to be taking 3 losses today anyways. I don't know why I'm talking like that. We're going to come in, wait patiently, snipe some of these 5-second scalps and move on to the next what are you doing, John? Uncle Corico? Good morning. All right, we've got this on right around 1.5 to 2 points. The brackets are also going to help force me to wait for better entries. Because if I get in, my stop needs to be in a specific below or above highs, swing highs. So I can't get in. Like I couldn't short that right there because my stop would have to be way up here. So we might have a waiting game this morning, but that's trading for you. Yeah, these are some pretty big gaps here. 18 to 25. If I wanted to enter that, my stop has to be down here, so I can't get in. I could trade the combine until the market slow down. But is that just creating bad habits? I think you guys know the answer. Hey, sounds good, McLovin. Happy birthday to your girlfriend. Hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. That's a good move to recognize when you have stuff coming up and making a decision to not trade. Super hard to do.
Order filled.
Uh,
Order
hiking's fun.
cancelled.
I took this one. I'm expecting the market to keep going up, and took out this swing, displaced up, came down, took out that, went up. Didn't expect us to come back down to this swing because we already have a swing taking out a swing, so we should just continue up until this one's taken out. Displaced here with a little gap. Looked like I could fit 5 points in there, so took it. I'm not a fan of tax day, John. Good thing is, should be able to write off some. We should be able to write off some losses from last year. Why are we turning around here? Oh, you know what? We did. Oh, I didn't see these guys. I did not look at any news today. You guys didn't. You guys didn't want to mention anything. Tuesday, 8:30. We're past that, obviously. 11. Some Fed. Old Christopher Waller. You know he's got stuff to say. We have initial jobless claims on Thursday. I couldn't I don't know why. I don't know how to get it to work, Grim. I'm not like a freaking Discord power user, so running a Discord server, I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. But I mean, the bot is in there. I just don't know how to tell it. I don't. Or do you have to like do a command to tell it to spit out the news, or it's supposed to do it? He shows up in the users list. You also have to join a server in order to get access to the bot. And then I left that server. Do I need to stay in that server for it to work? Oh, look at here. Schedule the bot to send news at a set time every day. Oh, go look at the Grim, go look at the news channel. Okay, I need to tell it to send a schedule every day on the 20. What time do we want this to send out? Like 6 a.m. every day? Eastern time. You tell me. I mean, news stuff. The earliest I think anyone is trading like news is 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So if it's on there by 6, it doesn't change. We can change it if we need to. Okay, so every day at 6 a.m. Hour is not a valid choice. Oh, 06. There we go. The bot said, I will send news to the channel at 6 every day. Look how easy that was. I thought it was like not working. I didn't know what I had to do. Sweet. Alito, what are you so late for? Unacceptable. No, I'm glad you said something, Grim. I kind of forgot that we were working on setting it up. Alito's supposed to be my guy to help with stuff like that, but he's usually sleeping. You were in a trade already? I don't know if you ever know what's going on. We can if this 5-minute candle creates a fair value gap. I mean, we need a whole nother 5-minute candle, but are you in a long, Grim? It's interesting. We came right back to this little volume imbalance. I mean, we went a little bit past it, but we also have a fair value gap there on the 5-minute. MES. When did you start trading that? All right. So, I mean, this is looking like we go lower now based on the 1-minute run up right at open. It's just faking us out, taking out stops up here, and then we displace down. Got a fair value gap here, fair value gap here. It's 9:45. Putting the brackets on kind of makes me a little nervous to enter. But I guess that's, like I said, it's good. It forces me to wait for a better entry. Oh, what do you do? What do you? Oh, you're trying new things as an MES. $20 and $60. Trying to just wait for some good stuff here. Some upward moves now that we took this swing out.
Order filled.
Voting in that guy right here. I saw that earlier and was wanting the market to come back up into it.
Order cancelled. Filled.
It didn't want to respect it that time.
Order filled.
Rated this little gap and just expecting us to go back into this guy right here.
Order cancelled.
It's kind of difficult to make sure I'm in a good entry, especially on this 5-second. Trying to figure out like where is 5 points. I can only risk 5 points. This gap, we're about 5 points right here. I'm just gonna try it. We came down, filled that gap in. See, ideally, I wanted my stop down at this swing right here, but I was trying to figure out where it needed to go.
Order cancelled.
Good recovery trade and then right back. I kept thinking about this, and then I was just hesitating on it. So by the time I took it, it's probably too late. But that's fine. It wasn't the best trade. Obviously, there was 5 points to be had here. Just would have needed a better spot. I need to be I need to try to be a little more aggressive. Like I said, I was kind of nervous, hesitating with the brackets on. The brackets are there to protect me. I need to just go for it. If I see something, just take it. I'm so worried about trying to get this as close as I can, like this guy.
Order
See,
working.
this buy needs to be all the way down here for 5 points.
Order
I don't
cancelled.
know if I like it. I don't know if I like doing that. The markets aren't moving terrible. I mean, like too much. I'm going to switch over to the combine just for a minute. Tradeovate takes forever to log in sometimes. Come on. I signed out of Tradeovate. I'm trying to log back in, and it's just sitting on the welcome screen. All right, we got it. Okay, so we're on the combine that we're up. I just want to see how today feels without brackets on, with the movement that we're getting. Because I think I'm reading the markets okay. I want to see if we come up to that or not. In the 5 minute, we took out these two equal lows, wick down, fair value gap there. Damn.
Order filled.
We came up into a 5-minute fair value gap and then created this thing. This fair value gap on the 5-second. That's just a quick 4-ish points. I wonder if this gap will hold us down.
Order filled.
Maybe this 5-second pushes us up to that swing.
Order filled.
Exactly what it did. I really want to put group trading on and just trade both of these at the same time. How are you guys doing? I know Grim was long from around 9:04, right? Grim, you still here? Did you get out? Did you hold? Are you winning, son? Is this thing just going to grind all the way back to the top? Did you exit those Nasdaq trades? I guess, because I'm going to wait. It's like 10 right now. Yeah, that took quite a while for us to get back up here. Pretty crazy. This market came right back up into this 1-minute fair value gap at 10 o'clock exactly. Yeah, good idea. Take a break, let your emotions settle down.
Order filled.
And that filled me all the way up here.
Order
Damn.
filled.
Yeah, the way you trade, you need a massive account to trade minis. Like, massive. Well, you can figure it out by however many micros you're usually in, and then how much drawdown that account has, and then you can figure out the ratio to figure out what you need for a mini account. This is a big trade right here. It also kind of gives us some breathing room. What I saw on that one was we're obviously working our way up, and we still got this 1 minute fair value gap to potentially trade into, and then also the highs. So I'm thinking we go long, or thinking that we're going higher. On the 1 minute, this order block formed, and then we created a fair value gap displacement on the 5 seconds, or a fair value gap candle. I like that. There's probably one in this candle too after that. What time was that? Hmm. Right here? Yeah. This pullback right here was that 1 minute order block. If we were expecting higher prices, then we see that form and then watch for a fair value gap on the 5 second. We didn't come into it, but you can, I mean, these are not that big of moves. You can just mark it in. Got a 5 minute fair value gap on the, we have, believe it or not, there's a 5 minute fair value gap that formed on the 5 minute. I want to see the 1 minute if we react off of this or if we go back up to the highs. if we can get some wicks to form up here. That might be a good indication we're going back after this 5-minute gap. Just like that. And we did not capitalize on any of that move. However, we came back, touched it. Yeah, mainly trades. I just figured that out last week. So first thing you need to do is obviously have all of the same asset on the charts, and you need to click this up here and make them all the same. See how I have all my Nasdaqs the same color? So now when I draw, it puts it on all of them. And you also have to have sync charts down here turned on. Mine says unsync, but that's the key, is having all of them the same color, which I just realized or just learned that last week. Look at that reaction off that 5-minute. Not going to offer us to get in, is it? Yeah, no problem. Glad I could help you. Like I said, I just figured that out like last Thursday or Friday. I never knew what these colors were for.
Order filled.
And
Order
it's
filled.
gonna just get out of that while we get a little pump. $195. I feel like I probably could have held on to that for a while because it's coming off of a 5-minute fair value gap. But there's no need to push it. We keep scalping and we keep moving on. Thinking about buying this, but not liking it. We could rip off of it. We could also go deep back into here. I don't want to hold on to that, so we'll wait for something different. So far it looks like it's working. Yeah, it's all good. I looked over at the 1 minute and we were in a bearish fair value gap that could have obviously sent us down quite a bit. We have a 1 minute fair value gap right here that is not tested, so we could go back and test that before we continue moving higher, just like that. So a couple of things lining up that made me not really trust that, although it did offer points, and it offered like what, 21 to 22 all the way up to almost 10 points. Could have pulled out of that, but it's all good. This one I like better. If we come back, we just took out those lows, but it might not come back. And now we're going after the highs. Those highs are probably next. Mm. I'm starting to have thoughts about looking at the P&L and stopping where we're at. It was a longer weekend, so 3 days we didn't trade. Those brackets were kind of messing with me emotionally. I was getting a little nervous to trade. We took the right steps by switching over to the combine where there's less pressure, take some trades, show myself I still know what I'm doing. It was only a 3-day break, and we got this. But I can tell I was putting some extra pressure on myself today, so might be best to take it slow. On the other hand, I take it slow and only go for, I only make so much money, and then we have mistakes happen and we end up giving back more than we should. And then I tell myself I need to be more aggressive, and I can have a pretty high win rate, so why not just trade? But back on the other hand, I need to make sure I'm trading based on not trading based on emotions, but make decisions like stopping or continuing based on how I feel. So I don't know. Kind of conflicted. You guys are going to decide. Let's get at least, there's 18,000 people in here, so we need at least half of those people. 9,000 people we need to vote on this. We've got 2 votes. Oh, damn. I thought you guys would have told me to stop. I need a. Yeah, so I'm not like YOLOing. I'm not looking to YOLO. I'm just like, I get conflicted because like on these days, I think it's because like I'm doing good, but then I'm like, oh, I don't want to give it back. I need to overcome that, because on the days when I accidentally lose too much, I'm like, God damn it. On my good days, I need to keep going and build my account up on the days that I'm reading the market correctly. We're reading the market correctly. So I should just keep trying to read the market correctly and build that account up. Maybe I should maybe once I get like I think my accounts are in an okay spot for today. I know this one is for sure cuz this one's up like 500 at least. I don't know what my funded is at. Maybe on days when I'm green a decent amount, then I just keep going until I hit a red trade. And then once the red trades hit, I'm done. I only give back a little bit on the red trade and then I get out of there. Even if one more person votes stop, I think more people are on keep trading. You guys just don't want to be trading alone. All right. Knives does not approve of this. I'm letting you all know. You know, every single one of you, Knives has written your names down. I know Knives, but at the so I'm not. It's more of it's more. No, I am going to wait for setups and opportunities. I am, but I'm struggling because part of me, I think the reason why I was thinking about stopping is it's the part of me that's scared to lose, which I think we can both agree we are not supposed to have those feelings. We're just supposed to trade, just trade the setups and the opportunities. And if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. It's not a big deal. But on my green days, I want to, I know you know what I'm talking about. On my green days, I want to stop too soon. And on my red days, I want to obviously keep going. But on my red days, I tell myself, on your green days, you need to keep going. Daily is hard to tell. All right, let's turn it on here. Oh, damn. The daily. Sandy, where'd you come from? Guess the daily's going to leave this open. We got all these wicks and then we just keep coming back up. So, right. I'm gonna look for more setups. But look at all these equal highs here. High, 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 high. See how the next trade goes and go from there. I can tell you I would make a decision very quickly if I look at my P&L for both accounts. But I should not be making decisions based on that. Just took out all those highs and that formed. Yeah, you agree I shouldn't be making my decision based on the P&L, right? I feel like I'm subconsciously making a decision based on what I anticipate my P&L to be. And there have been days like when I trade the combine and I'm not focusing on the amount per trade or the P&L, and I just trade, and then all of a sudden I look and I'm up like over 1,000. I'm like, if I don't think about it, look what I can do. That's the thing, Knives, is on my days when I'm red, I tell myself, on your green days, keep going. I need to keep going. But now today, I'm doing good and I want to start stopping, and I'm not, I shouldn't be. Yeah, you should definitely have an idea, but I'm not worried about that right now. Probably that was an opportunity to get in, especially after seeing this order block form. This is probably going to keep going for a little bit, but I don't like that we're getting back up to 17. We just that 5 minute fair value gap right here at 955 was money. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna. I can't. Where the market's at, I can't take any trades. If we were back here, sure, I'll look for stuff. There's probably opportunities up here, but I don't like how I hate. I don't like where it's at. Got some more highs up, equal highs up here. Got a fair value gap. I hate this huge run up at any time. We could have a big pullback or we could keep going. It's like almost too. I like having a bunch of candles to work with because the theory with the 5 second, I'm just making this up as I go. The theory with the 5 seconds, when we are in a range like this, the market is just bouncing back and forth between recent swings and recent fair value gaps. It's just bouncing back and forth until we finally get out like this and keep going. So on the 5 second, you can take a few points here and there as it's bouncing back and forth. Once we get up here, and then our most recent price action to compare is all the way back here. I don't know if I trust the 5 second anymore. That's not bad though. We added 548, so we only need about 1,000 to go to pass the combine. That's 2 more days like today. And then our funded, we added 280 to it. I think that's respectable. Again, I would prefer that my funded was up 5 something, 6, 7, 800. But I'll take 280. We didn't take any losers on the combine. It says 2 losers on the. We took 2. I don't remember. Oh yeah. We took a loss, and I recovered, and someone said nice recovery, and then I immediately took a loss again. So those first 4 trades we were just break even. I think all in all we did pretty good. I need to keep the group trading on, which means I can't use brackets. But like I said, the brackets were they were kind of making me nervous. The 5 second is I mean, obviously it's moving pretty quick. It's not too quick for me to read the market, but it's too quick for me to like see a gap and then look and see how many points are we away from that stop. Can I trade that? Is that within a 5-point stop? Yeah. The reason, Zendy, the only reason why I put brackets on was because that day, a couple weeks ago, the markets were just moving too much and I wasn't paying attention to how big the candles were. So the brackets were there to force me to look at, okay, look at how much this is moving. Don't trade it yet. But I think I don't need brackets. And part of me kind of likes, I know I've switched my mind on this because, but part of me likes the uncertainty. Or I guess that's kind of feeding into a gambling mindset. That's bad. But part of me likes the uncertainty of how much I'm about to make on a particular trade because the market could move super quick and give me 10 points, or it might go kind of slow and only give me my 3 to 5 points, which is perfectly fine. I'm accepting of that. But I'm almost wanting and waiting for that one that just randomly moves more. That's kind of bad. As long as I don't feed into that too much. I mean, if I did that on, I don't know. We're doing fine. Why are you guys acting like I'm not? Right. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, so why not? Why not try to capitalize on that? And I see you said nice work. Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna jump off here. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll start with group trading. The important thing tomorrow is to wait for the market to slow down. I wonder if I should start the stream a little bit later just so I'm not tempted to take these trades right off the rip because that's what I usually do. Like this is too big of a move. As long as I keep these zoomed into where I need to be, then I should recognize like look how much this is moving. Just wait. But appreciate you guys and see you tomorrow morning.